call. Oh, son of a bitch. My phone sucks. You're not filming this, right? Evan and what?
Will.
Sorry. Ethan.
Ethan and Will, sorry.
It's alright.
We have houses all along one side and a big stream on the other side. So it's only houses. Only houses on one side. At the very end of it was just nothing but trees and woods. And they needed to do some erosion protection on the stream because it was, eroding away. So they cleared out all these trees and they dropped a whole mountain of boulders to use to put in, to implement the stream erosion protection. And now that they finished their project, we have a giant clearing at the end of the street in like perfect sunlight. Fucking Seth. Hey, I'm hanging out here with these two dudes who are making a film project for their school, and they're focusing on all like organic, local farming fucking shit, dude. Where are you? They want to interview you, or I think they should actually. It was kind of my idea. He would love to talk to you guys. All right, cool. We'll work something out. Peace.
Everywhere I grow stuff, like the last house I was in, relatives' houses, friends' houses, they all have gardens. If there's a sunny spot, there's no reason something shouldn't be growing there. You know what I mean? You gotta grow stuff. We need to eat. You wanna go to the grocery store and buy shitty food? Or you wanna grow your own food? It's free, right? All right, I'm hungry.
Okay.
Are you guys hungry?
A little bit.
We got eggs. We have milk. We can make tuna fish. We have onion rings we made last night. Do you like onion rings?
Amazing mashed potatoes.
And mashed potatoes. Onion rings, mashed taters. And why don't we do some eggs, sweetheart?
Yeah, I'm getting the eggs going right now.
Multiple eggs.
Yeah, I'm getting the eggs
These
going.
are growing boys. I was raised for the most part in North Carolina on my grandparents' property at 13 acres. Mitchell and Catherine Wheeler. And they had, I don't know, about a 2-acre garden, fruit trees, bees, and they pretty much took care of themselves. And I admired my grandfather, he could fix anything, build anything, solve any problem, And I think that's been the figure, the archetype that has impressed upon me the most. This is kind of the beginning of a million things that we're doing that are, I would say, really one project. That's the next big project, Paradise Gardens. So what we're going to do is probably unite with Ash Street Community Garden in Baltimore. And this will be a place where we can sell seedlings. It's going to be a place where we can donate seedlings, a place where we can do an exchange of produce. So kind of like a farmer's market, but I see it more as a learning experience, a place where people can come and get their hands in the dirt.
So once this community garden is in full force and all the volunteers come, they're gonna get hungry. So we're gonna have to cook, right? So I love to cook mass quantities of good holistic food.
This most beautiful petite woman cooks like a 300-pound great grandmother. And I would still love you if you were 300 pounds and a great grandmother, of course. But I'm glad you're hot. Yeah, we don't eat with utensils around here, guys. I'm just joking. I love this meal because it's like dinner and breakfast together. And we're having it for lunch. It's like dinner, breakfast, lunch. Alright. You guys better eat.
Break.
I like the earth. I like the gardens. I like the green. That's where it starts. Cancer. Degenerative disease. Diabetes. Eating fake food. Heart disease. These all come from food. It's not a hereditary. It's food. If you eat crap, you are what you eat. We've heard that our whole life, right? You are what you eat. It's true. It's absolutely true. So, what we're going to do, in fact, I'll show you.
Keep them together so they'll grow up instead of out.
Nope. You fill it. No. I gotta go get a shovel. We found a garter snake in here earlier. We caught him and set him out in the woods. But fill it with compost. Okay. Now, see, it's high enough now. I just go and put compost up to here, and it'll grow potatoes all the way up instead of just the ones in the ground.
Gotcha.
So I'll have all of these stacked up, and then by October, November, I start taking the tires off, take out what potatoes I need, and the rest of them, they'll actually stay for a year or 2 years. You don't even have to do anything. You don't have to take them out. Just take your tires off and pick which potatoes you want. Money has an implied value, but the value on what you get from teaching someone something or from telling them something they didn't know about before is priceless. You can't put a value on that. There are people that have done things for me that I could not put growing up my whole life, I am who I am, good and the bad, because of wisdom that's been passed down to me, and I can only hope to just offer people lessons that I've learned, I like to be healthy. I like to be happy. I like to be outside. It solves all kinds of problems.
Hey man, I hear you doing some great work, dude. Thanks. Can I eat some Chick-fil-A in your greenhouse?
Help yourself. As long as you don't mind if I talk about the difference between eating Chick-fil-A and eating organic food.
No, it might enhance the flavor. So what are you growing?
The things that have shot up the highest, sugar baby watermelon, muskmelon cantaloupe, zucchini squash, and a hybrid cucumber have shot up the most, but we got all different kinds of tomatoes, Cherokee purple tomatoes, grape tomatoes.
How many days is the taller stuff?
14.
Awesome. That's great.
They are going to be root bound in the next week, so that's why they're leaving.
Cool. So what's the plan, man?
The plan is we are going to start turning out about 6,000 plants every 10 to 14 days and selling them to resellers. We're going to sell about half of them to resellers, and all that's going to the Paradise